there becomes denial. I know you're telling lies. You can't hide behind that smile. Fuck you and your disguise. Hold me under till I barely breathe. Motherfuckers make me want to scream. I know it's been a while since you've been put in place, so I'm here to remind you, you don't mean anything. Hold me under till I barely breathe. Motherfuckers make me want to hold me under till I barely breathe. You motherfuckers make me want to scream. Hold me under till I barely breathe. Motherfuckers make me want to scream.
Hey yo, what's poppin'? It's your man Gucci.Fresh.101. You know what time it is. Tommy Fresh Johnson, the people's people. We out here, man. We got Big Benji. We got Mr. Good Bars from YHL, Melissa Wolf. I ain't with it, cuz. Certified. You know what time it is.
Talking all that shit, I ain't with it, cuz.
You think this shit comes easily?
I ain't with it, cuz.
We'll show you in history.
I ain't with it, cuz.
I will show you the mystery.
I ain't with it, cuz.
Now that you're all in misery.
I ain't with it, cuz.
You think this shit comes easily?
I ain't with it, cuz.
We'll show you in history.
I ain't with it, cuz.
I will show you the mystery.
I ain't with it, cuz.
Now that you're all in misery.
Bars smack heads worse than clean cut black. I tap domes on swear like a Newport pack.
This nigga lame if he rap. I'm like, who wrote that? My gun pops make you dance, take 2 steps back. Niggas dying in the streets, acting like you clap. Give you sounds of the gun, now I rap boom bap. I pull a tool on a mule just to get kicked back. My life good, no LG, but I carry a Mac. Get me? Rap pussy, kitty cat, bar flow. Army full of tools and I'm shooting for the Argo. Yes, I play my part, hold your body in the cargo. Treat him like a slave bitch, I beat him like he Harpo.
You think that shit comes easily? We will show you in history. I will show you the mystery. Now that you're old,
Now that shit, I ain't with it,
you
cuz.
think this shit comes easily?
I ain't with it,
We
cuz.
will show you in history.
I ain't with it,
I
cuz.
will show you the mystery.
I ain't with it,
Now
cuz.
that you're all in misery.
I ain't with it,
You
cuz.
think this shit comes easily?
I ain't with it,
We
cuz.
will show you in history.
I ain't with it,
I
cuz.
will show you the mystery.
I ain't with it,
Now
cuz.
that you're all
Yeah.
in misery.
Dig for your boo thing, kill him in the new lane. The hood love me, you open cases like a used game. 2Ks and my rating on 99. That's 4 guns, 2Ks and a twin 9s. I'm on one, new range like it's 95. I take things for a date and I tell them drive. This fucking world in my heart feels so alive. Scarface in the rap, I'ma make it mine.
You think this shit comes easily?
I ain't with it,
We
cuz.
will show you in history.
I ain't with it, cuz.
I will show you the mystery.
I ain't with it,
Now
cuz.
that you're all in misery.
I ain't with it,
You
cuz.
think this shit comes easily?
I ain't with it,
We
cuz.
will show you in history.
I ain't with it, cuz.
I will show you the mystery.
I ain't with it,
Now
cuz.
that you're all
Yeah.
in misery.
What is up, y'all? Happy Saturday. Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Happy. Welcome to the new Soul Snatcher Day. Saturdays. Still the same time, still the same place, different day. So, hope y'all are having a bomb ass Saturday today. Well, hell, babe, let's get into what songs we popped up with.
The first song that you all heard coming in was Carbon Stone and their song Scream. I really like that one.
I feel like it.
That was one that I recently added to my personal playlist, and that's why I chose it today.
Yep.
And then the second one that you heard coming in was Mr. Good Bars featuring Melissa Wolf. I Ain't With It.
I guess it is kind of a Saturday vibe. Like sometimes if you're at work and you're just like, you know what, after I go on break, I'm going home. I ain't with it.
Yeah. So I thought I picked a couple good ones to start the show with.
So y'all, we're going to try something different today. We are still going with our normal LGBTQ state to state rights, but today we're doing New England states. That literally consists of 6 states of Connecticut, Rhode Island, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, which we did last
week.
Friday. So Vermont's already out of the way. So now we got 5 left to do. So y'all give me state prayers because that's a lot of states to go through, but I think I'll manage.
Oh, wife, we have an announcement to make though. We have reached 6,000 followers on Facebook. So we here at BTMX can now get stars.
Yes. So thank you guys for your likes, subscribe, shares.
Yes. Because if it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be here.
Right. Telling your friends and family. Hey, skeptic. Happy Saturday.
Yes.
So
And still happy Pride Month.
oh yes, whole month of freaking Pride. I thought it'd also be a good idea if we had time, babe, like to throw in small Pride parade info
Yes.
for the state, just in case people don't know like when their actual Pride is.
Yeah. Well, we definitely need to start doing that. Ours in here where we're at is next weekend.
Yes.
Hi, Michaela.
Hey, Michaela.
And we have a pinned comment at the top of the live. that says, "Welcome to the world of BTMX, Breaking the Mold Entertainment Company X. Here we have built a company that thrives on helping others achieve their goals or business needs to help with the services we have. There is not a passion that BTMX cannot help you succeed in the musical worlds and the business prospects. We have content flowing all the time because we want everyone's gifts to be seen and loved from around the world. BTMX uses these stars to help keep us keeping others to succeed."
Hell yes.
That's exactly it too.
We're in the business of promoting the awesomeness. So if you're awesome,
Michaela says, "Happy Pride Month, y'all." Thank you.
thank you, Michaela. So, I feel Saturday vibes.
Yes, I do too.
It's
It's like I like that we moved it, but I'm not gonna lie, I miss Friday, but Fridays are very busy for us.
are slightly hectic. So
Yeah.
had to with help freaking moving the schedule around because it's like, oh crap.
But babe, what do we have to tell everybody that's watching from a group?
Yes, y'all, if you're watching from an actual group, like you're just scrolling and you just happen to see us, if you want your notes noted, please come in and make your comments because we can't actually see them or read them because you're not actually in the live. You're just like scrolling and you just happen to see the preview of the live.
Everyone's input is important to us.
Yep. And we do be listening. Don't think we ain't paying attention. We are paying attention.
So, wife, are you ready to get into New England?
Yes. So all the states of, like I said, New England. The first one
Michaela says, "Girls, I start my first job on Monday." Congrats.
Yes,
You're gonna love it.
I'm not going to say that you won't worry about not having the baby with you 24/7, but that eventually settles down when you're like, I'm good, woosah. But definitely congratulations.
Yes, congrats.
So how is the little chunky monkey? His little cheeks are so cute. Oh, cheeks. So the first state we are actually starting off with is New Hampshire. It's part of all the New England states, like all up in the corners of the United
Well,
States.
I know you've been looking up on and off for the last week. How I always ask this: how upset are all of us going to be, wife?
Well, it's not hella offensive, which I am proud of, but it's not as bad as Florida. I would just say that.
One and bad, and she laughed.
The chick, the mom anxiety is going to gather up and make you almost enraged. But if you need to, also remind your job, and this goes to any first-time parents or whatever, even the first time going back into the work field after children, please let your manager or boss know that, hey, can I take a quick second to, call home, check on my kid and whatnot? Or hell, while you're in the bathroom, take your phone with you and just call home right quick. Be like, okay, I'm good.
Yep.
Because sometimes managers be a little, no, that's company time. You can give up. Family first, damn it.
Yeah.
Say what I said. So, Little Miss or Mr. New Hampshire.
Okay.
Not horrible. Okay, so the first one is, which I'm going to skip over the part where we automatically talk about the anals.
Yeah, because everybody starts with that.
Yeah, for some reason in this law article, it all starts with they have made a law banning that because of the sodomy. But I'm just going to skip over.
I'm guessing basically it was overturned anyway.
Yeah,
Figures.
definitely overturned. Thank goodness. Because it's like, if you're of age and you're consenting, again, how are you going to tell somebody what to do
in their
bedroom?
In their own house.
Right. It's like, do you pay my bills? No, you do not. So, same sexual legal activity has been okay since 1975.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know why they always put in the equal age of consent. I mean, age of consent is important. It is important. Age of consent, people. Just because they look grown don't mean they're grown. Side note. Because some of y'all just be woo out there. Um, the actual equal age of consent is that happens to be in New Hampshire, 16, and that's been since 1975. Anti-discrimination laws for sexual orientation since 1998.
Ooh.
I feel old saying 1998. What the fuck, man?
Wife, don't think about it.
Okay. Saturday
Hey.
vibe, Saturday vibe.
But just think of how our daughter's friends think that we're in our 20s,
Yes.
which we love them for that. Thank you.
Shout out to our children's friends for thinking that we are appreciative of that, but my gray hair says otherwise. I full on admit it. I have a couple sprigs, and that's not because I'm old as fuck. It's because I have an unusual amount of stress.
Mhm.
Yay. So, with that being said, shout out to the little BBs.
Yeah.
So, the anti-discrimination laws for actual gender identity has been in effect since 2019. Ooh, fresh.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Oh, no, New Hampshire, you almost got me there. So, anti-bullying laws in schools throughout the whole motherfucking state, they got it covered. No one can be bullying you in a learning institution for your sexuality, your gender identity, your pronouns, things like that. Apparently, people think it's okay to just run their mouth. Like, I'm like, you're there to learn, and also, school is supposed to be a fun, safe place, and then you eventually don't want to go to school because it's like, well, this kid is taking my lunch money or taking my hostess's snack cakes, or they try to sit on me in gym. Like, stop. Just become friends, or hell, avoid each other like the fucking plague.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as you see them, be like, oh, they're coming toward you. Be like, nope, I'm going the other way. And the same goes for the bully. Be like, avoid interactions. You can't work it out. Best thing is avoidance. But please make sure you are making authorities, teacher, principal, parents, guardians, aware of what is happening. A lot of school-age children don't think it's necessary to be like, oh, my mom don't care, or my dad don't care, or the principal probably already knows. Just to be safe, go ahead and tell them anyway. Actually, hell, then they're harass them about it. And that sounds fucked up, the word harass, but remind them constantly, hey, bully, come on, bully.
Yeah.
Um,
I read a story that was on the Newsbreak app where I'm not sure where the school is at.
mhm.
It's out of state. The school was letting its LGBTQ members wear their pride flags and pride gear while they were still in school. And one of the days that they went into the school wearing their flags, another group of kids had something else on, and they started with the LGBTQ people and bullying them, making fun of them, and stuff like that.
Oh.
And instead of punishing the other people for starting it,
Mhm.
they told the LGBTQ students that they weren't allowed to wear their pride stuff anymore. And one of the students refused. They got suspended for it, and the other ones walked off scot-free. They didn't even get in trouble.
Well, seeing as how bullying is considered a safety issue, and harassment and stalking and
I have to look. I remembered what it was, and I knew I was going to bring it up today, but I forgot. Like, because it was like 2 or 3, maybe 4 days ago that I seen this article,
That is sad. Like Pride Month for the LGBTQ community members and allies, because they be celebrating it too. Shout out to all the supporters.
Yes.
It's not just about this one month.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, like I've seen videos on Facebook, TikTok, and one or two on YouTube. Why do y'all get a whole month? Bitch, why don't we? The fuck? We are proud. But I've also seen people, heterosexual people for some reason, say, well, we need a straight pride. You mean like when you go to work? Like what do you mean? I'm like, well, if you're proud to be straight, you're proud to be straight.
Yeah.
Nobody's persecuting you personally because you are heterosexual.
Yeah.
And no, I did not pronounce that right, but I did it on purpose. Heterosexual. Spicy. Nobody's persecuting. Nobody being like, oh, you're so straight, it's ridiculous. I'm going to kick your ass. Nobody's doing all that.
William says not true.
What's not true? What's not true or who's not true?
I mean, I'm sure there probably are some straight people that have issues.
Oh, of course. Everybody has issues. There's always some dumbass in the background being like,
I mean,
I don't like you.
Yeah. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, and I'm not trying to say that anybody overshadows anybody.
Of course not. We all have the same rights. Well, we should be having the same rights, but
yeah, because we're all human.
The LGBTQ has so many freaking issues of fighting for even the simplest things. Even
heck, we're even fighting amongst ourselves in our own community.
Yeah, I see a lot of that on some videos where it's okay to disagree with somebody, but if you're actually
William says nowadays always reason somewhere for some to hate. Yes,
there's always nowadays it's like your shoes are too bright. I don't like you.
Joe Starbringer says, hey, just saw your live. You need to check out this new song of mine. And says you will love my redo of Close My Eyes Forever.
Thank you, Joe. We actually have a special group that you can submit, and anybody else out there that has music that they want to submit,
yes,
for review and see how awesome it is. It is BTMX Wasteland,
Underground Wasteland, or you can submit it to the BTMX page on Facebook or at btmxeast@gmail.com.
Yep.
Because I appreciate you posting your link, but it's going to get flooded away and we are not going to see it. So if you want us to see it, follow those steps.
Yeah. I noticed a lot of Facebook groups are like, post your link, and the link literally never gets touched or never seen because there's like 2 million other links. And I'm like, why would you do that to those people? How are they going to have their music heard? And it's just being flooded amongst and lost amongst other posts and whatever.
Right. But I was just thinking about something about that comment that William just said.
Uh-huh.
The difference between BTMX and Soul Snatchers and everybody else is that we love everybody regardless, and we want everybody to succeed no matter what.
Yeah. Exactly. That is why it is called breaking the mold.
Yes.
You must break your mold. Don't be the cookie cutter person. Be like, oh, I've heard that tune before. Be like, haha, you haven't heard this.
I use that hashtag a lot when I post our content and share it. I do use that hashtag a lot. Hashtag break your mold.
So, so the anti-discrimination law for actual gender identity, it's been in effect since 2019, which good for them. Mm-hmm. Anti-bullying in schools, like throughout the board, it's always been no bullying in schools. They're just now getting around within the past 5 years to making it known that they will not tolerate that. And I'm like, it is always, when you
And
go
of
to any,
course, that includes cyberbullying too, right? Because
Yes.
you always got
Always
keyboard
a
warriors.
fucking keyboard warrior. Like, are your fingers swollen from typing all them big words while you're trying to talk shit? The fuck?
Oh, William says there should be a unity month. Hey, I agree with that. I like the sound of that.
Oh.
And then William says for everyone, no matter race, religion, love, or surroundings. I completely agree with that. Hey, maybe we should start a new trend.
Is there something special going on in July? No. Yes. No.
Just the
this 4th of July.
yeah.
Yay, freedom.
That would be a perfect time to start that.
Yes. Unity month.
What do you all think?
Unity month starts in July. Thank you, William, for that idea. Appreciative. Y'all start hashtagging out Unity month.
Yeah, we will actually make a post of this about that after the show and see how everybody feels about it.
Yep. Hate crime laws that include sexual orientation or gender identity hate that have been in effect. Excuse me. Just like the discrimination law for gender identity.
William already started it. He said hashtag Unity Month.
Yay. Thank you, William.
I will start using that too.
Yes. This one is a little concerning.
Uh-oh.
Oh, New Hampshire. Abolish the gay or trans common law panic defense. It's pending. Why are we pending? It doesn't say in this law article actually, but
yeah, I don't like
it just says pending.
I don't like the panic defense thing.
Right. Like that bullshit never set right with me. And I'm like, so that means without any for real threat, because you're not comfortable in your own skin, you get kick my ass. Oh no, we're not. Oh no. Nopey, artichokey. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey, Sam. We are not fucking doing that. Now, if it's a for real threat, then yes, of course, you must defend yourself. But if you're just like, oh, this gay dude come up to me and I ain't gay, rude, I'm gonna go kick his ass. Why?
No.
Walk the fuck away. Like, goddamn. Well, oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Women don't have anything special like that. Actual women or women, whether it be trans or biologically born women, don't have anything panic defense wise, because there are a lot of, I'm not just gonna say men do it, because I've seen women harass the fuck out of women. Hey, baby, come here and be like, I'm married. But, oh, your wife ain't got to know. What? Excuse me? Cut it. Cut.
Mm-hmm.
Cut. No, don't. No, ma'am. Like, my wife will hurt you. I'll hurt you, and then I'll pass you along to my wife to hurt you, and then you can go on about your day. Magically, there's nothing like that for women. Because women get harassed a lot for some unknown reason. Being intelligent, beautiful, working, great parents. And it's just like, when women say, oh my God, this person is harassing me, and people look at women like, you wanted it. Bitch, what? Okay. Like, I mean, some people might like the attention, but there's a very fine line of, don't follow me to my house, don't find out where I work, don't send me flowers to a hotel room. Like, no, not doing that.
Okay, babe. The one thing that I was curious about is the adoption.
Ah, yes. Adoption. Well, it says both stepchild and joint adoptions are available for same-sex couples, and that has been since 1999.
That's awesome. Okay, I'm happy about that.
Because you guys remember, at one point, same-sex couples, whether to be single or married, have a devil of a time trying to adopt children, because I mean, you see it in society all the time. You go out, as an example, holding hands with your wife, two women, not doing nothing crazy, just holding hands like any couple would in public, and you get stares and disgusted looks, and
Or accused of flicking people off.
yeah, or accused of flipping people off when you're trying to adjust your hand into your wife's hand. So it's like, really, why? Why would you do that? It makes no sense, but it is kind of sad. But we are slowly getting out of that mentality of holding hands. Gross. You prefer a bush? What the fuck? God. Um, Actual same-sex marriage has been legal since 2010. Happy.
Laura says hashtag Unity Month, and William says hashtag Mind Yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mind your unity.
Ooh, I like that one too.
Yes. Because a lot of people like to fight amongst themselves, and there's literally no reason for all that. So
Hashtag breaking the mold. Hashtag wagums.
wagums. We love our wagums and our breaking the mold. So also legal since 2019, equal marriageable age. Didn't realize that was a word. Please pardon me for that. So they're not going to discriminate. If you are of age, you get to marry your spouse. I didn't realize age was that significant amongst the members of the LGBTQ, but I mean, to each his own. But I've seen a lot of things where a 20-year-old is dating like a 7-year-old. I'm like, cool. Love is love. All up in the back right there.
Yep.
Love is love is not just for the LGBTQ, y'all.
Yes, it's for everybody.
It's for people. Unity of the people. Yes, it's in rainbow colors, but y'all know what's up.
Babe, did I ever tell everybody how much I paid for that sign?
You may have mentioned it, but I definitely damn forgot.
I paid $6 for that sign at Spencer's 7 years ago.
Oh, Spencer's. And it just now came out of the plastic too. I had it in the plastic ever since you gave it to me up until like a year ago.
Wow, and I had it in the plastic the whole time I had it on my wall.
That is amazing. That's why it looks all nice and fresh and purdied and clean.
Well, I will find another one. Hopefully nothing happens to that one because I've had it forever.
I mean, we can actually hang it someplace else or just make a Love is Love wall like right behind us.
I'm very proud of our wall behind us and
I am too.
our decorations.
I love the fuck out of Spencer's. Hot Topic, not so much anymore. It's become very commercial and a whole bunch of, oh my God. Like, why are you here? The fuck? That's why I usually get all my shit off the line because I'm like, Hot Topic, I love y'all. Shout out to y'all, but y'all have changed so much. Damn it. I'm like, can we just get back to the 1990s Hot Topic, please? 1998, around that area. Hell, the 2000s, just the normal early 2000 Hot Topic. Can we do that, please? I would greatly appreciate it. I will love you forever. So this also says recognition of actual same-sex couples, which they also call civil union, since 2008. Ooh, long time.
Happy.
Extra spicy. The right to change legal gender on documents. That has been since 1990, but also requires the sex reassignment surgery.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, duh, that's the point of changing your gender on something. Like, that's the fun.
Well, babe, you do know that there are some people who identify as trans, but they never make the transition.
Right. which next topic, possibly next week, we shall speak a little bit on possibly what it's like to de- detransition, which is awkward. So, um, for lesbians, apparently this has been in effect ever since the I guess right to change gender, access to in vitro fertilization. For those of you that don't know, in vitro fertilization is just insisting in the baby making process. And no, I'm not talking about being a hoe. I'm talking about actual. If you're, let's say, two women, of course you need a little tadpoles popping off, little wee. So someone has to carry the baby, and you need a donor. And instead of just going out and having the old-fashioned relationships like that, the intimacy, you go to a doctor. It's kind of scientific, but it's kind of cool because it's like creating life in a tube, and then squirt all up in there.
And in vitro is also for women who have a harder time
Conceiving.
conceiving.
Because there are women out there that somehow, whether it be family history, hereditary issues, or just outright medical issues, that have their damnedest time to try to conceive. So in vitro, helps with that. Not just lesbians; it's for anybody.
Yeah.
But lesbians have been accepted into it because just because you're lesbian does not mean that you don't have the right to be a parent, and doesn't mean that you're going to be a bad parent because you're lesbian. Just want to put that out there. So, with that being said, conversion therapy. Conversion therapy on minors has been banned,
Thank goodness.
but only since 2019.
What?
Bro, scratch my head, man. What the?
No.
That is not spicy. That is
I'm offended.
dumb. Like nobody, minor or not, should be going through conversion therapy.
No.
Like mercy, jeez. Also, it is totally okay for the state that if you are a gay male couple, they have commercial surrogacy. Surrogacy is just meaning a woman that carries a baby for a couple, like a man and a man that cannot, of course, carry it themselves because there's nowhere to put it. Because you need a womb and a uterus and all that shit to carry children. This specific thing I get a lot. It says for some reason this is for gay men to donate blood. Since 2020, it's accepted, of course, but there's a 3-month deferral period. So apparently, AIDS or whatever is still a stigma amongst LGBTQ men.
Yeah.
That's so unnecessary.
You're right, it is.
I mean, I'm not going to act like every last person that's ever had sex in the world isn't safe because some of y'all just be slinging it around, but
They actually have a way for men to hold wombs until birth.
yes, experience the gloriousness.
They are also, from what I've heard, they're able to do now too. When a male transforms into a female,
Mhm.
they're also doing uterine
Transplants.
I couldn't think
Just
of the
like
word.
an
I'm
organ,
so-
just like an organ therapy.
and they're also able to do it that way too. And I guess that's a way to see if
The egg or the body itself.
if
is
it'll
viable.
work.
But that is hella freaking awesome. See, science, y'all. Freaking science. It's
And there's also a way
glorious.
that, from what I've heard, I have to do a lot more research into it. They can take half of an egg from one woman and half of an egg from another woman, like spouses, and fertilize it and make a child that way too. So the the child has both parents' DNA. Well, both moms.
Science is awesome.
Mhm.
So is biology. So many possibilities to help.
Hashtag help kids in need.
Yep.
Yes.
Save the youth, help the children. Because there are so many people out here that deserve to be parents. And then you have the people that's like, how do you procreate? How are you spreading your seed and being like
Laura says they actually just use the 2 different chromosomes. Oh,
oh,
makes sense.
wait, women would be the Y chromosome or is that X? Damn you, science. Oh, no, that'd be biology. Damn you all. So thank you, Laura, for that. So you guys, if you didn't read Laura's comment, Laura Bishop, chromosomes, yo. So
I definitely need to do some research on that now.
yeah, because everything and anything is a possibility.
Yes, wife.
Always, never out of the loop.
Yes, wife.
Always a plan. Forever.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the end of New Hampshire. Now we are moving on to Maine. Maine's very quiet.
Are they?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
Well,
they're not all like rawr in your face. They're not. They're not type Taco Bell type of spicy. They're just mild, the mild sauce.
oh, okay.
So, same sex, again, that word, same sexual activity has been accepted since 1977.
William says so true.
It's never too late to do what you want to do because just like even in school or in college, there are people out there that's 50, 60, 70 years old graduating college.
Yeah.
You're never too old for an education. You're never too old to be happy. Happiness is for everybody and should be for everybody with no barriers.
Honestly, helping kids actually find a home is hard nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard because the system is hella broke. And then you have these unnecessary people that
Nice word change, wife.
try to, yes, what I was about to say, freaking somebody would be offended.
Sorry, y'all. Fly was on the camera.
Right. I've been trying to catch that damn fly for a freaking week, and I'm like, why are you tormenting me?
I swear that fly knows every time I have the computer open because it's always right there.
It likes the light.
See?
Like it's trying to get,
That's scary.
like it's trying to get your coffee.
Yeah, it can stay away.
Mhm.
They are even seen homeless in children's school lately. Homeless teens are up a lot.
Yeah. I've seen, and this was a while ago, I've seen what I presume to be a mother or a young grandmother with a child on the street with, the sign, will work for food or, whatever, and a little dog and, their little homeless person cart. I guess they consider it their house or their belongings or whatnot. And I'm like, why would you get to this point? And not saying it in a derogatory way. It's like, how did you get to this point? You have a child. There's resources out here. What happened? But them resources are very few and far between if you don't know where to go.
Yeah.
And then people look down on you like, you didn't know? Bitch, I'm homeless. How the fuck am I going to know something? I don't have computer access. If I had a laptop, I'd be like, yeah, freaking point me in the right direction, shit. And then you have these resources that make it damn near impossible to fucking get to because they have these ridiculous ideas and requirements that literally make you feel like less of a person or less of a human being.
Yes.
So you don't even want to step foot near the resource. It's like, you know what, never mind, I'll suffer in the back alone. And you shouldn't feel like that.
Never be afraid to ask for help.
Right. Even if-
Everybody needs it.
exactly. Especially nowadays. Even if the requirements are the dumbest thing known to man, maybe, hopefully, if, like, let's say you get a caseworker that's understanding and not a total dolt, you can, get your foot in the door to get some help. And that goes for mental health too.
William says, anyone need links to local help, please ask.
Yes.
Yes.
If anybody out there watching or whatnot does not know where to go, whether it be Ohio or we do our best to like reach across the nation or whatnot for resources on certain things, freaking please contact us. We do our best to get those resources out and do research to try to help.
William says BTMX will go out of their way and make sure you have the right information no matter where you live. Exactly, because we have done that before.
Yeah. The people were hitting up my wife left and right, be like, "Oh, I need something." Be like, "Oh, okay."
And I have fans reaching out to me saying that they love what we do and they're happy to be a part of our family.
Yeah.
And that just makes this, what we've been doing, all worth it.
Yeah. Like this isn't about whatever fame or national knownness or monetary bullshit. I could give a fucking less about that.
Babe, what got me is that one of the people that I've recently talked to in the last week that is a fan of ours, she said that we helped her be her true self and now she doesn't care. She came out as a lesbian and people weren't accepting her. And my wife and I talked to her. We've been talking to her for the last couple weeks.
Yep.
And the other day she messaged me, practically had me in tears, saying that we helped her be who she is.
Yep.
And that she wanted to be a part of our family.
And be like, welcome to the family.
And that's exactly what we did. And we talked like quite often.
Gift benefits.
And it made it just, it makes it all worth it.
Right. To actually know, like, it's almost like when you go up to a celebrity or something, which not even trying to compare us to a celebrity or whatever. But it's like how if you go to an autograph signing of something like, let's say, I don't know, Jeffree Star, music and makeup mogul dude. I'm not sure what he identifies as, like whether it be bi or an actual gay man.
Our team will help you the best you can, no matter the issue. Imagine I started this company on a dream. Exactly.
A dream and $1.
Yep.
That's how it always starts. And it's like, look at me now.
I just know that, like, I can only imagine, like, if someone walked up to like their favorite artist and they said, well, your music saved my life. Like one of the questions that is asked on multiple interviews on our shows.
Yep.
That I kind of had that moment when she said that to me.
Yeah. It's like, oh my God, you actually listen. And you appreciate it. Wonderful. Happy. Like, again, that's like, again, getting an autograph from Jeffree Star and this man being a human being, just like anybody else, looking in your eyes and seeing you're having a bad day, be like, hey, let me talk to you right quick. And you're like, talk to who? Me? What? You want to talk to me? Like, yes. Like, why? Why do people? All celebrities aren't asses, and all people that are in social media or pretty popular podcasts aren't jerks. They might be having a bad day, or their for real head might be like, haha, yes, I am the shit. You need to bring that down a little bit. It's okay to have, the awesomeness of you, but you cannot be an ass about it.
Always stay humble.
Yes, please stay humble. So, back to I believe we were on Maine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the same-sex sexual activity, it's okay since 1977. Equal age of consent, again, since 1977. So it's A-OK. Why, thanks. Permission. The fuck? Anti-discrimination laws in all areas of the state of Maine since
Sweet.
2005 for sexual orientation and gender identity.
Ooh.
I'm like, ooh, spicy.
Yeah.
I like spicy states. Yes, y'all, I'm sticking with that word this year. Not just because it's Pride Month.
Yeah.
Hate crime law that actually includes heavier penalties for sexual orientation or gender identity hate crimes. So getting those heavy penalties out there, be like, it's okay to have an opinion, but once you start harassing, stalking, defaming someone's character, or even putting your hands on somebody because you're like, oh, you're gay or you're bi or you're trans, I don't like you. Okay, don't motherfucking look at me. The fuck? Be like a horse and put one of them damn blinders on. Like, this looks straight. Don't even side eye me. Just like you don't see nothing. The hell? Because again, our community is still getting bashed and judged and maimed and killed for
Yes.
unnecessary fucking reasons. Because
Just being who we are.
yeah, and it's not even people that do anything to anybody. It's people that would more likely give you the shoes off their feet, the shirt off their back, and probably shave their head in solidarity if they knew one of their friends had cancer, and you're just like, you know what you do goes against everything I believe in, so I'm going to go ahead and like end your life. No, you don't get that choice ever.
No.
Period. Damn it. Oh, same-sex marriages, A-OK since 2012. Okay. Recognition of same-sex couples, which they call a civil union or domestic partnership, which since 2005. I wish I would stop using that word.
It's a
I'm like,
marriage.
I'm not a damn. I'm not a stray cat that came from the streets in the house. I'm not domesticated. Okay, like, calm that shit.
It's
Good God.
just it's the same thing as everybody else. It's a marriage.
Right. Their wording sometimes just makes me question, like, where is your head when you're speaking to people? Just wondering.
And on a lot of the social media sites, it does have in a civil union or in a domestic partnership on it,
Yes.
as well as married.
I mean, you pick what you want to pick. I pick whatever the fuck I feel like, but of course you pick married, of course.
That's what I pick.
But it's like, why add the civil union? Like, does anybody know? Actually, we should look that up too.
Yes.
When that popped out. Joint and stepchild adoption by same couples, A-OK.
Sweet.
Lesbian, gay, and bi couples are allowed to serve openly in the military since 2011. It's scary because New Hampshire did not mention that.
Yeah, they didn't at all.
Ooh, New Hampshire, you in trouble?
We have to look that up then.
Yes. Transgender people are A-OK to serve in the military since, oh, that's not spicy, 2021.
Wow.
Fight for your country, but God forbid if you're anything else than what you're born as, be like, oh, you can't do that. Stop. Like, excuse me? Like, who the fuck are you?
It's like the athlete laws. The heck with that. It doesn't matter. It matters on a person's ability, not who they are.
Right. I'm like, so you're mad that a chick's gonna kick your ass? Be like, well, be mad. The fuck? Hell. Intersex people allowed to serve in the military. This was not mentioned in New Hampshire, but it says current policy bans what they call hermaphrodites.
Yeah, Vermont said that too.
Yeah. I've already,
Oh, excuse me.
I think we went over the term of hermaphrodite, but hermaphrodite means literally you're just born with both set of genitalia, chick and dude,
Yep.
down there and whatnot. Not up here, but down there. So it's like, that word, even when you say it out loud, it seems derogatory.
Yeah.
Even if it is a technical term, like
Right.
It-
It really is.
it don't sit right with me. Good lord. Um, Also, the right to change legal gender, a-okay on birth certificates, but of course it requires a surgery. And I'm like, who's going around changing birth certificates just for the fuck of it? You know how hard that shit is?
Well, babe, like I said, there are some trans people who identify as trans and they never transition, but they're still valid because that's how they feel.
Yes. You don't have to go through excuse me, the whole ass surgery to prove a point to people. If that's how you feel, that is how you feel, and that is how you identify.
Yeah.
Access to, of course, lesbian couples, a-okay for the in vitro fertilization. The gay panic defense has been banned. It's not pending, it's banned. I'm like, oh, aren't we smart today?
Yes.
Hell smart. Conversion therapy banned on minors. Ban.
Okay,
Not no-
please tell me they did that before 2019.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Apparently, there is also the third third gender option. The fuck? Fuck is the third gender option? Okay. Actually, we shall look that up when we actually have the moon. Surrogacy arrangements are also legal for gay male couples and also allowed to donate blood, just like New Hampshire. It's been legal since 2020, but there's a 3-month deferral period if you want to donate blood or plasma, which actually our son's freaking medicine that he has to take because of his weird ass bleeding disease is made from plasma. So thank you to the plasma donors. Appreciate you.
Okay, third gender is a concept in which individuals are categorized either by themselves or by society as neither man nor woman. It is also a social category present in societies that recognize 3 or more genders.
So that's non-binary.
Pretty much, yeah.
Why don't they just say that? Ah, mercy. I swear.
Babe, you know our terms and everything change constantly.
Because people keep adding stuff. It's like damn near can't keep up.
Yeah, as soon as I learn the new ones, there's more. And I'm like, oh, okay.
You're like, oh crap.
And I definitely try to be respectful of everybody's like terms and everything that they use. So
Right, like I don't get mad, but I want to say aggravated or confused because of aggravation and aggravation because I'm confused because I'm like, as an example, I've seen a couple of TikTok videos of a couple of people with their pronouns, for an example, as Z and Zer. So it's like, so you're claiming to be female, but you don't want the female pronoun? Is that fuck? Is that how that works? So you don't want to say she, her, you say Z, Zer.
Mhm.
Instead of saying she with, the normal S. So I guess the Z would be considered non-binary or gender fluid, maybe. Is that it?
William says, yeah, how about your community get your stuff together so it's easier for more people to understand and support you? Yeah, I kind of say that I'm willing to learn and have someone educate me because I really do try to respect everybody and like I said, what they go by. It's just that once I do learn and get an understanding, it changes yet again. So I completely agree with that comment.
Yes. I mean, it's definitely a learning process to just try to figure out without offending somebody or even trying to cause a fight, even by accident. Some people do it on purpose, like purposely misgendering people. Like, don't do that. You'll get fucked up. Don't do that. Because a lot of these people that are asking to respect their pronouns, they will rock your shit.
Yeah.
Just saying. Some people let it go. Other people were like, not today. So now we are on actual Rhode Island.
Ooh.
Please excuse me, that was my Peter Griffin laugh. So, with that being said, same sex, same sexual activity. Always the sex. Like the LGBTQ is not just about sexual activity. Mercy. Has been okayed since 1998. Good shit.
The LGBTQ community is push and hate bashing your own community more than the outside. They paint targets on amazing people like you because of their stupidity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that.
There's also those same people that I don't know why a community member would do this, but if you haven't already come out of the closet in any way, shape, or form, gay, bi, lesbian, trans, queer, or whatnot, and you have one of your friends out you for you, not okay. Do not fucking out people. That is a fucking safety issue. You will get somebody fucked up. Possibly if your friend finds out, they'll fuck you up themselves. So if you want to be that supportive voice of your friend, just wholeheartedly all up in here and all up in here, listen to them and ask them what do they want to do. Don't be like, oh my God, Rain's like gay. I heard it. I fucking heard it. I seen the rainbow. It's like, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Nobody asked you anything. Can I open the closet door without you being like, aha, yes. I mean, there are flamboyant people that literally just automatically come out of the closet in any way, shape, or form with their horns ready, like, haha, yes, spicy.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people. I was dragged out of the closet figuratively and literally, kicking and screaming. So, with that being said, it was very awkward on what to do, and then being outed to mutual friends or family, and people not coming to ask me, hey, Sage, what's up with this? No one asked me anything. Everybody just went along with, oh, okay. Or being outed on social media, which might be the worst part of my specific story, because it's not your fucking story to tell. It's theirs.
Soul Snatchers is about education and respect for true information. Yes.
Yep.
I would not wish what happened to you and how your story on how you came out on anyone. And the reason I say that is because when this happened to her and I had not even been talking yet.
Right.
So this was way before we even met.
Some stories are triggering to me, but I can literally kind of laugh about it now. But at the time that I was outed, I'll just be honest, your girl was probably going to end up in jail for murder. I would need some bail. Be like, I need bail. I need GoFundMe money. Like, because when you back someone into a corner and you keep poking at them, what do you want to happen exactly?
Okay. William says, plus BTMX is built on helping everyone. Yes, absolutely agree.
Yep.
And so BTMX is going to have a 24-hour event called Unity Day. Love it.
Ooh.
I'm all about it.
Unity Day.
But like I said, when we first started talking and you told me that story, I was like,
yeah,
so unbelievably offended.
Well, honestly, I had already made my decision to be who I was and keep with that fact. And apparently people did not appreciate that or like it. So I got outed on Facebook and shit to family, friends, even magically even, which I'm sure you'll think is funny, magically even to some motherfucking people I didn't even know.
Oh,
Glorious. I'm like, so not only am I getting judged on social media by people that I thought had my back or were supposed to have my back, I had people commenting on my fucking situation, not even from me, that don't know me from Adam, Eve, Bitchy Steve, whatever the fuck. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? Why are you commenting on some shit? The fuck? Make it make sense. Rude. Rude.
William says we will post details when ready, but offer open to the world a spot on the live that day, no matter your talent or genre. Exactly.
Y'all, that will be y'all's day to come up with your best poetry, rap song. If you can play an instrument,
Yeah, whatever.
clarinet. I'm a band geek. Don't judge me. So,
I played the flute, so yeah.
nerd love. No offense to
Yes,
the extra smarties out
none
there.
at all.
So again, we are doing Rhode Island, and that good old same sexual activity been legal since 1998. Equal age of consent is still 16. Okay. Anti-discrimination laws for sexual orientation since 1995. Yes.
Ooh,
Yes. Thank you.
this is making me happy.
Yes. So happy. Thank you, Rhode Island. So far, thank you. Anti-discrimination laws for sexual orientation since 1995. Well, sorry.
William says, remember, I know how to play the violin, play the piano, violin. LOL.
Oh, I did forget. You did. I forgot that.
I did too.
BTMX nerd love. Anti-discrimination law for actual gender identity since 2011. Okay. LGBTQ anti-bullying laws in schools and colleges. Everybody forgets college is still a school. Yes, it has adult people in it, but nobody should still be bullying any fucking body. Because you people do realize when you bully somebody, everybody can't handle what you're giving out.
Yeah.
And if something happens to them, you have, for all intents and purposes, blood on your hands, and then you can go to fucking jail.
Sean Kudo played electric guitar and bass. Ooh. I remember him mentioning that before.
Laura, flute and cello.
Yeah, Laura, flute, and cello.
The cello? Damn, the cello's huge. How the fuck?
I guess that's going to be a conversation for another time. We will have to ask her about that.
Holy crap. So, yes, so that is freaking awesome. See, all of the band members, if I could even remember how to play, BTMX should start its own little band.
William says, just got to know how to work it. LOL.
Yeah.
I agree.
Agreed, yeah.
Dang.
I've seen people on YouTube and Facebook posts, like their children's like recitals, and they have this, they're like this big, and they have this huge ass thing next to them, and it's like, how the hell? It's like, well, I'm like, kudos to you. So, our Rhode Island LGBTQ rights, same-sex marriage has been A-OK since 2013. Oh,
Sweet.
recognition of same-sex couples, examples, the civil union, since 2011. Yay. Joint stepchild adoption by same-sex couples has been A-OK. Lesbian and gay and bisexual couples allowed to openly serve in the military since 2011. Transgender people allowed to serve openly since 2021.
Another new one, but hey, we'll take it.
We'll take what we get, I guess. Jesus. Again, the intersex people, they're still banned. What they call hermaphrodites, they're still banned from serving in the military. What the? Okay. Right to change legal gender, A-OK. Gender neutral bathroom laws implemented since 2022.
Ooh, that's a new one.
Spicy. Delicious. Third gender option since 2020. Conversion therapy banned since 2017. Trans panic defense has been banned since 2018.
William says, oh, nice. William says, Twisted Gardens is tonight. Do not forget, everyone. Let's see who guesses the topic. Ooh.
Oh man, the feeling songs. Oh, why the feeling songs?
Yeah, but they're still, remember, babe, they're still relaxing, though.
Yeah. I don't want to be so relaxed I slip into a coma.
I mean, I would hope not.
I mean, I do need to relax so much because there's so much going on. It's like it's like how you're looking at me now. It's like, but in my head, it's like, I'm like, okay, calm the nerves, calm the brain functions, shit.
Laura says, I was so close. I guess to guessing the topic.
Oh.
And girls, can you explain Twisted Gardens? Well, Twisted Gardens will be on tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's our show where there is a list of different types of folk songs and easy listening. This is where we wind down, but there is a topic to it at the end. And you fans have to try to guess it.
Yes, not just by the melody, but actually by the words.
I have guessed one time. I got it right one time.
I'm not good at guessing.
I try. I mean,
That's
like
all
I
I'm
said,
saying.
if I guess at least one time, I win one time, I'm happy with that.
That's why I play charades. Access to in vitro fertilization by lesbians, A-OK. Surrogacy, which is legal for gay male couples, A-OK. And again, the whole, if you want to donate blood or any blood product, 3-month deferral, but it's been A-OK since 2020. I'm like, yay. And that was actually Rhode Island.
Wow.
So let's see, we did Maine. Did we do Massachusetts?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Maine, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New Hampshire.
And the same time, bring attention to such talented, astounding artists. Yes,
Yeah.
Very much so.
We all deserve a voice and to have your talents showcased, because a lot of these people, it's like, how are you not discovered yet?
Yeah.
Like, where's Star Search? Like, discovery. Shit.
Like, I remember when I was posting the thing because M. Rose chose Vermont for us last week. And when I went to tag her in the post, I seen that she only had 635 likes.
Right.
I was like, what?
Offended. Like,
She is an amazing, talented woman.
right. And her voice is beautiful and is mellow and soft.
And if all y'all fans don't know who M. Rose is, then you have not been paying attention to us or any of the other shows at BTMX.
Right. Because we just had an interview with this woman.
Yeah, a few weeks ago.
And her stuff is on our page. Soul Sucker page
Y'all
at
go
BTMX.
check her out because she is amazing. We need to get that up with them lights up.
Right. Did we do Connecticut?
No.
Okay, well, Connecticut is actually our last state because we already did Vermont.
Yeah.
So, good old same sexual activity. Legal since 1971.
William tagged M. Rose in the comments.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, William. That good old same sexual activity. Legal since 1971. Age of consent 1971. Still the age of 16, which is pretty normal for the United States.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much for everybody.
I think one or
Isn't
two
it?
states had it as 17, but it's mainly 16.
Yeah.
Anti-discrimination laws in the whole ass state, no matter if you're state employee, government employee, small time employee, for sexual orientation.
Hashtag share this post. Hashtag like challenge. Hashtag follow challenge.
Hell yes.
Yes.
This woman deserves all the love. And
Yep.
honestly, a lot of our great ass freaking people that we talk to and interview, whether it be on Soul Snatchers or whether DJ Shadow or DJ Draxus has his interviews.
Yes.
They deserve to have their voices heard.
Yeah.
And their music is like, well, damn, that's kick ass. Like, yes, go follow.
Like I said, when I seen that, I was just like, wow.
Right.
Am I seeing that right?
You told me about that. I'm like,
And then I
No.
showed you, and you're like, no. And then so I showed you, and you're like, wow.
I'm like, who's doing it? Why is this happening? But she goes to school, she makes music,
Yeah.
she's family oriented. It's like you really don't have time to plug yourself. So
Yeah.
Anti-discrimination in all areas. Anti-discrimination for sexual orientation has been A-OK since 1991. Ooh, really spicy. And orientation of gender identity since 2011. Yum.
And William also says, everyone, do not forget to follow America's Most Haunted.
Yes, the newest BTMX band.
Kick-ass
they're
music.
freaking bomb.
Yes.
And again, if you don't know who they are, why are we not paying attention?
Exactly.
Just like when y'all need to do your mental health homework, y'all need
Yes.
to pay attention.
We will be getting to that in a little while. But again, I want to remind everybody, if you're watching from a group, please come on into this live because, like we said, if you are commenting on the group, we will not see it till after. And we want to see your opinions and thoughts now.
Because we're not trying to ignore anybody, but like if you're just watching on the sidelines,
Laura says, just follow them and checking links. And she also said, oh, yeah.
hell yes. Gender identity, anti-discrimination in all areas since 2011.
And William says, oh, wow, thanks, guys. They are great, amazing group of talented, amazing guys. And
Yep.
Laura says, oh, my God. Yes, they are.
They're very chilled and pretty laid back. So
I mean, I've mistitled a few of their songs, but you know, I'm learning. But I really do love their music.
one of the spellings, that's the only reason it was like, wait, what? It's like, oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
And I felt so bad.
So my definite apologies. Was not trying to screw that up. Same-sex marriage has been legalized since 2008, but coded into the actual law in 2009 officially.
Ooh, good for them.
I'm like, ooh, early spicy again. Recognition of civil unions since 2005. Stepchild and joint adoption by same-sex couples, A-OK. Lesbian, gay, and bi people allowed to serve in the military, A-OK since 2011.
Hashtag follow challenge. Yep.
Yep. Transgender people allowed to serve in the military just since 2021.
Hashtag share challenge.
Share the challenges.
Yes.
Intersex people.
Hashtag wagons.
Yes, the wagons. We love our wagons.
Yep. Wagons will never die.
Forever wags. Intersex people serving in the military still not allowed. I don't know what the issue is with that, but
So all the states we've covered, everybody to that when it comes to that, it's a no.
Right.
We have to find out why. We have to try to see if we can find out why.
I mean, yeah. I mean, worrying about what's in someone's pants is
like I said, it should be for their ability, not for who they are.
yes. Like, well, I'm sorry, I can't serve my country because I have a set of two thingies.
Hashtag be you, but a more badass you.
Oh,
Hell yes. I use that hashtag a lot too.
Right to change your legal gender without sex reassignment surgery. A-okay.
Oh,
I'm like, yes.
that's bomb. That makes me happy.
Thank you, Connecticut. Lesbian couples have access to in vitro fertilization with no issues. Automatic parenthood on birth certificates for children of same-sex couples, regardless of marital status, since October 1st of 2021.
Oh, that's new.
Uh-huh.
Laura says hashtag LGBTQIA and also hashtag LGBTQIA community.
Yep. Hashtag supportive.
Yes.
The gay and trans panic defense abolished out of there since 2019. I don't even know why they thought that was a good idea to even put that into some sort of law, but
You know, ours is still in effect.
is it?
Yes. I didn't know if you knew that or not.
I did not.
It is.
What the hell? Conversion therapy. Excuse me. Conversion therapy actually banned on minors since 2017. Okay. Third gender option. A-okay. The LGBTQ anti-bullying laws in schools and colleges. A-okay. Statewide. It's not, you only go to a certain school, so you only get these certain rights. No, it's for everybody.
Yep.
Surrogacy arrangements legal for gay male couples. A-okay. And of course, the whole blood donation thing or giving blood or whatnot, legal since 2020, but you need a 3-month deferral for some reason. I mean, we know.
I've
why,
noticed
but-
everybody's had that.
Right. What the fuck? I'm very confused.
In some states, it still isn't even allowed.
Yeah. Which makes no sense. It's like, so if you claim to go in there and be a straight person, you can donate blood, but if they see anything rainbow on you, okay, get out. Like, excuse me? Rude? The hell? I'm very interested in this surrogacy arrangement legal for gay male couples because it's like, is there somewhere where it's illegal in the United States that we haven't discussed yet? Because we still got some states to go.
Yeah.
That's lower.
I think we've only been through about a quarter of the states, babe.
Yes. But we're actually done with all of the New England states.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted. Yay.
And delivered.
And delivered on a platter with a fork. So with that being said, it's weird because I would hope these.
So you all tell us in the comments how you feel about New England and the states that we have covered today, because like I said, we already covered Vermont last week.
Yeah. And again, to those that's tuning in, freaking happy Pride Month. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Facebook ain't shit. So always literally go to YouTube and Twitch because we are on Twitch
as well.
And don't forget the actual podcast because it's online podcast.
Yep.
Like what I think through Spotify and Amazon Music and hell and all of the media platforms.
Yeah. We're everywhere. You can see us everywhere and hear us everywhere.
Downloadable content. You will forever hear my voice in your head. That sounded really odd. Okay. So with that being said, let us take a musical break right quick.
Yes. And then we'll recap New England for them.
Yes.
So I have decided to go with the band Sepsis and their song Push. Your favorite one, Life.
Yes.
So everybody tell us how you feel about this song in the comments. Here's Sepsis and their song Push.
Walking up the spiral stairs, knocking on your bedroom door. This is such a lonely room. I'm waiting here forever. I'm nucleus, solomine, solitaire. This is my energy in the center of a hologram. I am the strategy, heavy hand, uniform. 13, a laser beam, the center of the hexagon. Ooh, yeah. I like the way it's moving, baby. Now I really need to know if we're gonna take it there. Care what people tell me, 'cause I'm just gonna push tonight. I like the way it's moving, baby. Now I really need to know if we're gonna take it there. Care what people tell me, 'cause I'm just gonna push tonight. Castle built on stable ground. My name is carved in dead man's stone. This is not a living room. Release me in forever. I'm nucleus, solomine, solitaire. This is my energy in the center of a hologram. I am the strategy, heavy hand, uniform. 13, a laser beam, the center of the hexagon. Ooh, yeah. I like the way it's moving, baby. Now I really need to know if we're gonna take it there. Care what people tell me, 'cause I'm just gonna push tonight. I like the way it's moving, baby. Now I really need to know if we're gonna take it there. Care what people tell me, 'cause I'm just gonna push tonight. There isn't room for two of us because it's lonely in the spire.
Alrighty, y'all. That was Sepsis with their song Push. Happy. Love Melissa. Freaking shout out to her. So, y'all, as a quick recap, we did all of the New England states, which literally consists of 6 states: Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, which Vermont we actually did like a couple weeks ago. So we only had to do 5, but we actually got through it. So that's 5 states down, a lot more to go. And as a side note, for a LGBTQ moment, small news story, there in Cincinnati, the small town of Richmond is actually holding their first ever Pride event, which shout out to them. Hella proud of that, because a lot of small towns are they're to throw a Pride festival, or hell, any type of festival, you need a decent amount of money. And sometimes small towns don't have that. So definitely proud that they get to enjoy Pride just like, everybody else this month. So shout out to that small town. And also, for some reason in Maryland, there has been a banning a banning of pride flags in school in Maryland. Not sure why, but it might be because of a bullying. It's possibly because of a bullying issue, which is not freaking okay. Like, again, we have discussed the bullying aspect of stop it.
Yes.
Just no bullying whatsoever. Like, none of that shit. Just because you're a hater about something doesn't mean that you automatically need to be like, you know, I'm gonna make your life hell. No, you're not. The fuck you are. No, you're not. I don't bother you. You don't bother me. As peaceful looking as I am, I will be putting things back in the kitchen. As peaceful as I am a fuck around and find out person. I'm very non-confrontational. Do not like damn drama. But if you bring it to me, I can match your energy, and you don't want none of that. You know my wife, because she has the same energy I do. So, you know,
That is why we are married.
yes, besties.
Mhm.
Oh my god, that was lame. So, and again, as a side note, wife, would you like to mention something? Or no? I was just doing news stories, real quick.
Just, I forgot what I was going to mention. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I shall continue. So apparently there is a person in Idaho that ahead of Pride Month, mind you, that has actually said that LGBTQ people deserve to be put to death. That is harsh, unnecessary.
Wow.
I don't know where people get the gall or the cojones to
What?
say some stuff like that. It's like, is it because you're afraid? Do you not understand something? And you're like, heart palpitations. Oh God. Like what is the issue that you literally let those dumb words come out of your mouth? Like you tooted up your lips to be like, yeah. Like why?
I just remembered I got a notification on my phone that I believe today they're starting the celebration for the Stark LGBTQ Pride celebration. I believe that's starting today.
Oh, wait, Stark County?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. Shout out to Stark County.
I don't understand why someone would say that. That is very harsh and
the
hurtful.
Exactly. The person that said it is very from where they come from, it's understood why they said it, but it does not need to be said.
Yeah.
Because no matter if you are an authoritative figure, small town person, big time person, famous, not famous, you can't be saying all that. That's
mean.
That's doing too much. And you saying it publicly and it's being out there, just you're being quoted this horrible quote against a whole ass community of people. It's like, okay, so what if your children turned out to be part of LGBTQ? Does that mean you're going to say the same thing? Or if by some odd coincidence, like your parents, even as an adult, your parents were like, you know what, I just realized I'm gay. I'll be damned. Are you going to wish death upon your parents? The fuck? Like, that's not a thing. So, yeah, this actually happened in Boise, Idaho. And the comments are literally going viral. And I actually think I seen a TikTok video of this motherfucker saying this. I would like to share it on the page, on our Soul Sector page, but since how Facebook don't know how to keep their grubby mitts off of shit, freaking, it would be literally pertaining to that comment. They'd be like, oh, Facebook, oh my God, like you said something about death. I didn't say it, the video said it. The fuck? So I really wish this specific person would change their outlook and their mind, or take that statement back. Like, you can feel however the fuck you want, just don't say that. Good
Yeah.
mercy. That's a little much. I think that's not a little much. That's a whole lot of much. You're doing a lot.
I mean, like I said, I understand that everybody's entitled to their opinion, but we want to stop the hate and we want to educate.
Right.
That's why we're here.
Trying to spread the positivity, but with no frills, is what we're about. Not Willy Wonka over here, so we really can't sugarcoat shit, but we purposely don't strive to be a bunch of bitches and be like, feelings on the table today, let's get it. Like, no, that's not my goal in life. I bring you truth. You can either take it for what it's worth, take it to heart with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
I'm just making you, we are just making you aware of what's being said, what's happening. Because a lot of people are like, oh, I didn't hear about that. Like my lovely wife over here saying that, making me aware that, what was that you said before you left the, I was like, oh, I didn't know that. About Ohio doing something.
The gay panic trans.
Oh, yeah,
defense is still
the gay panic trans
still in
defense.
effect.
I didn't know Ohio still had that in effect. And we live in Ohio, so that's disturbing.
My friend on TikTok, who is a trans man, works for an outreach program, and she gave a speech, and that was in there. So she talked. I apologize. He talked about that still being in effect.
Yeah. Again, it's disturbing because no one should be in a authoritative position if you're going to be that damn judgmental or that stupid with your opinion. But everybody is entitled to their own opinion. But when it starts affecting the livelihood, the families of people, let's say under you, or affecting the safety of a whole ass community, then you need to go cut that shit and be like, okay, let's not do any cookie cutter shit. Like, we gotta, tweak some crap here. Like, I don't know why it's hard for people not to put their whole ass emotions and feelings on the table. Like, you know what? I'm gonna make this law because I'm a bitch.
Well, I have a challenge for anyone who is having questions about the LGBTQ, or reach out to us. We want to educate, because a lot of people that are not supportive is, for one, they feel it's pushed in their face. That's not what we do here. We're just trying to educate, because my wife and I, we just want the same rights as everybody else.
Yep.
And we want the same for our community. So I urge you to reach out to us.
And we are also a special type of lesbians, because just because our community does something, we are not wholeheartedly, blindly going to follow that. We will do our research, formulate our own thoughts and opinions on it. If it's something that we can help with or that's for us, more power to everybody. But if it's something that there ain't no way in hell, like changing Mother's Day to Human Day. What the hell is that name?
Birthing Person Day.
Oh, yeah, Birthing Person Day. I didn't go through labor for 45 damn near hours to have a birthing person fucking day. You can keep that shit in your pocket and roll the fuck on with it. If you want to have a birthing person day, that's on you. Please do not bring that bullshit this way. You control your household. If you want a birthing person day, that is fine. If you don't celebrate certain things, it's your household. You pay the rent there.
Yep.
You have your stuff and furniture there, and your kids and dog and cat and husband, wife, whatever the fuck. That's on you. Do not spread that. Don't do that. not only is that highly disrespectful, that is that's something that screams pick me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. Get mad, I don't care. That screams, oh, pick me. What about me? I don't identify as a mom, but I have children, so let's just call birthing person day. Well, when you speak of Mother's Day or Father's Day, if you're having to be a father, you can call it what you like.
I agree with that.
It is the motherfucking holiday that has been on there for motherfucking decades on the goddamn calendar. All up in there, it says Mother's Day. So, in your household, you do what you want. When you start projecting that type of shit outside your household, it's like, why? What are you doing? Like, but I do wholeheartedly respect that everybody will not identify as a mother figure, even though they have children, because it's about gender identity. I think that's what it is. Gender identity, and pronouns and whatnot, like the zer.
And also, there are a lot of trans people who deal with gender dysphoria too.
Right. So that's definitely something that we couldn't accommodate.
Yeah.
Because it's so off the wall. It's like, where did this come up? Like, instead of breastfeeding, human feeding. So what next? You're going to get offended because you call somebody a human. Next thing you know, it'd be like, okay, just call me a life form. Pull Jeffree Star, call me alien. Ooh, call me a clump of cells. Can't get offended. Clump of cells. So I mean, it's very. Again, we are very supportive of people's terminologies, but those terminologies are reserved for your own specific household within your own family dynamic. It's not to be spread like peanut butter on bread. Right. So, the fact that I've actually personally looked that up, and I found one or two Facebook articles with a couple comments on it, and people being extremely hateful. Like, there's a lot of support of it, but people being unnecessarily hateful. Like, you can say, "Hey, we're not doing that." That's one thing, but there's been death threats and everything else. So you can like literally trust and believe that when I say this wholeheartedly, that we respect the opinion, but some things are just meant for in your house.
Yeah.
Like literally in your house. Like, I mean, I would hope that not totally offend anybody, but it's like, now come on, do you really think somebody's going to go for that? Human feeding or whatever. So,
yeah, we have to start talking about our shows for the rest of the week.
Show weeks.
So tonight at 7 p.m. again, do not forget to tune in to Twisted Gardens with DJ Shadow and try to guess the topic from the music that he plays. And then you go into Sunday and we have BTMX Roundtable. And then you go into Monday and you have Rain's Rodeo with me. Tuesday is Unleashing the Best. Wednesday, you have me versus DJ Shadow again on the hit list. And Thursday is our day to recoup. And then Friday, you have the Underground Show with DJ Draxis. And then you come back into Saturday and you have us again at 3 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then at 7 o'clock, you have Twisted Gardens again. So that is our shows for the week.
Yep. And don't forget to check out the new merch store. Freaking some bomb ass things right there.
Yeah, yes, definitely. Ours on our Streamlabs, our merch store is there. We got some awesome new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And also, everybody, have you done your homework? This is what I want to know.
Yes, please do your homework because mental health, again, preaching, please do your homework because mental health is it's the creme de la creme. It's so freaking important because if you don't have mental health, you kind of got nothing.
Yeah.
And that's not trying to not trying to be mean or extremely sugarcoat shit.
If you don't relax, you can't be your 100% self. That's how I feel about it.
And as a literal lesson from witnessing certain things, even if you're mildly healthy, if your mental health isn't at its tip-top game, your physical health will fail.
Yes.
So you got to make sure all that spiciness, you got to keep it 100. You got to keep it like spiced up, like from top to bottom.
That's the best way to do it, huh, babe?
Yes, spiced up.
Yes.
Spice up your life.
I guess today the word for you was spicy.
Yes.
Because you used it a lot. But we do have shows every day of the week for pretty much all y'all's needs. And we want to make sure to remind you to like, subscribe, and share because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all. But most of all, make sure you hit that bell to get the notifications for all the shows that we have during the week.
Yep. And if you guys, again, want to submit music, please go to the BTMX group or the email of btmxeast@gmail.com. Spelled just like it sounds, BTMX. Don't be capitalizing that shit or putting no extra crap in there. Otherwise, your email won't get through.
Yep.
Submit your music, and it'll be looked at as soon as possible. And we, BTMX or us, depending on what email you use, will reach out and be like, "Hey, like we seen your song." So, again, mental health, sometimes even on the weekend, you got to unplug, even if it's just for a couple hours. Like, you know what? I'm tired of the news. Let me click this off. But yes, use that remote and click off of whatever you're doing. Because some people are kind of a glutton for punishment. It's like once they see one depressing thing, they go and start accidentally on purpose looking for other depressing things. And it's like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot in the world going on, and it's literally right in your face. Sometimes you really need to
Fly again.
Okay, apparently the fly wants to submit a song.
Apparently.
Sometimes you just gotta let certain things go. Make sure that your mental health is good, your family's good, spend time with your family.
Yes.
Right here in Columbus, Ohio, it's like 70 or 79 degrees outside. Go out, take a walk, spend time with family, walk your dog, something like that. So, yeah.
Well, everyone, we love you all. Laura says it will be all the new buzz, LOL, for the fly.
Oh my God.
I love it. That's perfect.
Wow, Laura. I didn't even think about that.
So, everybody, with that being said, it is almost time for the end of the show. Again, like we said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Check out our merch on Streamlabs. We love you all. We will see you next week. And I have decided to end the show with Diggy Graves and his song Cute Girl.
Yes. Thank you, Diggy, for this.
Again, I want to stress that here at Soul Snatchers, we don't own the rights to the music that we play, but we definitely have the permission to bring you these great artists so that you can
add them to your own playlist.
Yes, and music is just amazing for mental health too as well. I call it my music therapy when I listen to stuff. So again, we love you all. We'll see you next week. Here is Diggy Graves and his song Cute Girl.
You have reached the voicemail box of
I need a cute girl to do some dumb shit with. Not a goody two shoes, so the shoes don't fit. I need a cute girl to do some dumb shit with. I need a girl that I can. I promise I will stay pretty. If you just say in my city, I say nah, bitch. I only nut on the titties unless you all in. Then I'll get them the kitties. I need a cute girl to do some dumb shit with. Not a goody two shoes, so shoes don't fit. I need a cute girl to do some dumb shit with. I need a girl that I can bang, call her up just to rob a bank with. Main thing, little slut addicted to the gang shit. I'm talking about a dog, someone I can bang with. I need a girl that's bad and bougie on the dangerous. I cut her up, I leave her fighting for life. I got 99 problems I can solve with a night. I cut her up, I leave her fighting for life. I got 99 problems I can solve with a night. I need a cute girl to do some dumb shit with. Not a goody two shoes, so shoes don't fit. I need a cute girl to do some dumb shit with. I need a girl that I can bang, call her up just to rob a bank with. Main thing, little slut addicted to the gang shit. I'm talking about a dog, someone I can bang with. I need a girl that's bad and bougie on it dangerous.